All right. Here we are again. Another day in the market. Very interesting today. We had this. We had marked out. Okay, it was marked out the previous VWAPs as possible targets, and it just basically hit each one of them. I had two previous VWAPs. Let's go to the 15-minute chart so we can outlook a little bit more what's the situation in terms of let it refresh, waiting for response from the server is fine. Just give it a few minutes, a few seconds, more minutes. Now I can see, okay? And just having a look at the streaming, if everything is okay. And yeah, in a sense, what I'm looking for is these targets. So now we have the previous VWAP. So as you can see, there was a previous VWAP target here, hit. We have another one here. So this could be if there's a reversal. One target is here, previous VWAP last night, and the second target, well, another previous VWAP. Let's do it again. Let's go to this level, okay? I had this level marked out. It was hit as well, so I'm gonna delete it. Or maybe we can change colors, because this is the lower target, this is the higher target. Well, I think it's fine. I think I'm gonna delete it. This one, target 1, target 2. If there's a continuation downwards, which I think it should be very possible to go and target these lows, it can be a potential reversal from that area. So before these targets, I have two more previous VWAPs here. I pay attention to the previous VWAP because, you know, there's a continuation, reversal to a previous VWAP, and then continuation down. So at least it can bounce back from here or here for a lower target to this low, and that could be a possibility. Secondly, it can go clear up to all these liquidity pools, goes for the liquidity, sweeps it out, and then reverses target 1, target 2 before continuing down. That could be. In my perspective, we have from the Elliott perspective. Well, this. What is this? There was a long trend here. This is according to Elliott waves. This is the Elliott wave 1 in Elliott's. I think if we look to H1 or H4, basically what we're doing here is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is one Elliott wave. This is a 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The five waves, okay? That could be a potential Elliott development. Elliott waves development. Potentially. And you haven't seen anything because I need to restart again. I haven't fixed this. I don't know. I couldn't fix it just freezes here. Anyway, so what I was saying is, okay, so Elliott waves could be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The 5 waves. Nasdaq does 7. But this is one main wave. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. That's the last one. Nasdaq does 7 Elliott waves. So we expect a continuation down, but you have internal, you have internal waves. So we can say this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Can end up here, or a little bit lower, 6, 7, this area. And then another reversal. So there would be 1, 2, 3. This is what I mentioned now. It has the sub waves. another reversal to these levels, and a continuation down to the fifth. Okay, so it would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. If there's a seventh wave, sometimes it reverses before the fifth. It doesn't like it sometimes. It's 7 waves upwards, but sometimes it's not 7 waves when it's going downwards. So the correction, we are under the correction, so it should be fine. At least 5 waves, okay? Very well developed. That's my point, at least. And I have a situation with the app. It's not launching the app because I'm using the let's say safely has to be deprecated. I developed this. I'm using anti-gravity to develop my app, and I just launched on the terminal, and I use this iPhone simulator, okay, iOS simulator, which allows me to display my app here. I don't know what's happened. Let's launch it again. Open iOS. Now it's working. I just need to click launch. I don't know. I can see it now. So I'm going to refresh. Good. So the market open. It doesn't matter what time it opens. Around 3:30. Let's start this session. It's going to give me the timers. But this is a guidance. It's not that I need to follow through immediately. But at least it's going to give you a guidance. Let's go to the 5 minutes. As the market just opened 9 minutes ago, what I'm doing now is to go through these the timers. And if I open a position, I basically will open. I made a mistake, so I'm going to say break even, lock trade. So I will click here to lock the position. I'm willing to open a position live today, so I can show you how to work with my application. It helps you to become a patient trader. Wait for the right setup, do the proper analysis before jumping into a trade under the FOMO circumstances. So what you're doing here is basically taking your time, doing a proper analysis, reading your indicators, setting up what are the possible targets, the values. Let's identify where we're under the VWAP, so we're looking for shorts. Usually, if we're in a downtrend, this is a continuation down, but don't be surprised if it reverses all the way up very aggressively to continue down later on. It happens. So Nasdaq is very volatile. So I'm just checking the industry, everything's looking fine. Yeah, we are 10 minutes into the session. It's going to go for the lower low. So there's so many stops here. It stops here, it stops here, stops here. It's going to clear up. And the delta is really heavily it's really heavily red. So yeah, I'm expecting a continuation down. Okay, it's a breakout. I'm using TradingView as well. It's not necessary that I'm using Atas X, but it's good to start using this new software. Well, helping a little bit, giving them a promotion for the Mac users like me. It's good for Atas to have a little bit of publicity. It looks like, because this was always a software for Windows users. So now we're gonna do. It's just wait for my time. So if I'm 12 minutes into the session, around 12 minutes, this could be the second ring, okay? The second alert, ping, to say, okay, should I look for a reversal or continuation? It did a breakout now. So if we mark this out, this high and this low, this is a breakout now. The delta is heavily down. So apparently there's a lot of selling here taking place. Looking for a reversal before continuing down, so maybe I can go looking for a reversal now towards the VWAP here, get out, this could be a possible trade, depending on the momentum. If I see it's taking a hard time to go lower, maybe we can go for an opportunity to go long. That could be a possibility, and I will lock the trade because I forgot last time to lock the trade. What else? What else can I say? I need to refresh it again. The capture. So we're on a 1 minute time frame, and what I'm looking for is to go long, having the possibility to find long. Let me see if this for the delta is behaving. This is price action. What I'm doing, I'm not doing much technical analysis at a volume basis, but I look after what was the situation for on the VWAP, and I taken the possibilities for reversals. So I think I'm gonna go long. Okay.
Order filled.
So I'm gonna take the stop loss a little lower. I'm gonna take free trades. I mean, it's gonna be free lots, micro lots. Okay. Targets, as I said. Let's go to the high. Okay. Let's go to the high 1,000. Okay. Now we're in a trade. I got into a trade. Now you can see it on the screen. In the streaming, so I need to log the trade. Okay, so what I'm gonna, it's quickly. I just click the bottom. I say, okay, I'm in a trade, position 1. If I add to the winner, it will be a position 2. So looking for momentum and to trade my stop loss. So I'm risking around $300 to get $1,000. Okay, that's a very
Order
good deal.
cancelled.
There you are, $1,000 profit. Then I will reduce. If it hits the VWAP and it stays there, what I'm gonna do is to go break even. Okay. Let's go to on 5 minutes candle. It's going very well. I can reduce my position maybe when I get to the VWAP. Maybe I can reduce 1 micro lot. I can sell. Let's say now. Okay, when it's hitting or it's not hitting. 5 minutes candles. Okay, it hit. Let's see the behavior. At least I'm making. Yeah, let's go. Okay.
Order
Sell.
filled.
So I am 2 lots. Okay. I have 2 micros. Still ongoing. Time to go for a break even is very
Order
persistent
cancelled.
over the VWAP, but it has to close. The 5 minutes candle has to close, so we need another 4 minutes. Let me see how this trade is going through, and I don't see the timer is seeing. Yeah, but how many minutes we're into this trade is about 2 minutes since I opened the trade, and I think it's gonna hit my target. Okay, barely there. So the high of the day is here. Last time, instead of it went to the week as a take profit, it didn't hit my take profit. But I'm going to
Order cancelled.
trail my stop loss, going for at least $400 in profits.
Order cancelled.
Okay, so I took maybe
Order
100
cancelled.
and another 400, which will be $500 a day. It would be very rational. If it hits my target, it's gonna be 700 plus because it was 676 plus another. Yeah, it would be great. This will be a great trade today to go live and start winning. In a few minutes, look, in 50 minutes, $1,000 in 50 minutes, around $1,000, 900 ish. My app is going to help you to develop the patience, be very cold at analyzing the price action, look for the indicators, that allowing you to, just to reveal what's the situation. If it's this target, I'm going to expand it. I'm going to take some partial profits here. Then I will re-accommodate my risk to the lowest. So if there's a trailing drawdown, it doesn't go against me. I always guarantee some profits when the trade is very heavily on my favor. And in case I fail, I don't think it's gonna fail now. Look, it's very persistent. Look, it's gonna take my profit. Hit my target. Come on. Yeah, I think it's gonna make it. Yeah. So I'm going to a 1 minute time frame. How is it? Yeah, it's gonna hit my. I don't know. It's not gonna close
Order
3.
canceled.
It's gonna close 2, but it's showing here. So around $1,000. So what happens now? I need to log how much money I make. So you need to double check. Okay. Did I lose? What's the remaining trading drawdown? Let's say I have 2,500, and because I didn't lose anything today, it's still intact. And how much did I did? I think I did 100 plus another 600. Let's say 870. Let's say it's a win. I log the trade. Free micros, around $900 in a few minutes. Use my app. Link is in the description, and you can download it. It's a beta version right now, but it's gonna go full. You can log your trades. You can basically, what you can do is to create different Apex accounts, top step accounts, or whatever platforms you find. You label it, you name it, you number it as you want it. You look for the risk to reward ratio. At least it was I was risking 250 to make 1,000, so it was 1.4 in my case. So this is how the trade it was developed. It was 4 minutes. In 4 minutes ish, 4 minutes 22, 4 minutes and a half, I made this $900. For a prop firm, it's fantastic. If you're doing $900 a day, for 500, 800, 900, 500, 700, okay, one lose, you lose 250, 300 in a day, it's fine. You just build up your profits and until you get to the payout. Okay, so if I'm looking for a reversal, a continuation down, this was basically just a stop hunt. You went for this liquidity, and I went for the upper liquidity. It was very simple to trade this today, very easy, because it's kind of the ICT model where you're looking for you were looking for the liquidity sweeps. Most traders they teach you that at first, and we were based on the VWAP as a target, as a potential target. It was very cool to see how it went to the, now it's reversing, bounces back from the VWAP around the area. If it doesn't stay there, it's going to go to this low again, or it's going to bounce back to continuation down to my targets. I have these targets already, but look at this. I do not short immediately after hitting my target because it can continue upwards, and I'm gonna get stopped out. So I don't want to get stopped out unnecessarily unless I'm very convinced there will be no continuation or no upside anymore. In this case, there was a lot of upside to continue. I say I'm not going to take this trade immediately as a short, but sometimes I short after going to a long, or I scalp like 1 micro, 2 micros maximum, and just let it run. I put my targets on the lower side of the trade, and I basically just risk very little compared to my winnings, and just wait for the TP to be hit, and I just get out of the screen, get away, just let it run. And if you are trailing, you have a trailing stop loss. It's gonna help you, to capitalize some gains. As long the price is going lower and lower and lower, it's guaranteeing some profits. And if it reverses against you, it just takes you out with some profits. So use this I call it bracket orders, or you can call it ATM. Depending on the platform, you have these different ways to continue with this different trades. I need automated trades. You do manual trading, but that's an automation side of it, where you're allowing these bracket orders or the ATM system to continue pushing some profits on your favor. If the price goes on your favors, it's guaranteeing you, it's gonna take profit. It's gonna close immediately, as it did right now, or it's going to guarantee you every 20 points you just trail 10 points. Another 20 points on Nasdaq, another 10 points guaranteed. So it's going to be 20 out of 40 and so on. So you can configure it depending on the volatility. If it's very straight line in the tendency, it's going to be very good for you to trail. But sometimes it's going to stop you out. I mean, it takes you out in profits, but then it will continue really heavily up, and you lost this because you lost the chance to continue to take a profit at a higher level. But it's the way it is. The ATM is not going to do everything that you want, you expect. Basically, it's going to follow the setup, and sometimes you need to leave it a lot of air to breathe before trailing stop loss. So I go break even when it goes really high in the distance, and then I start trailing. So you have different methodologies. Just join my group, and I will teach you how to do that as well. In this particular case, I prefer to close the trade. I want to take profit basis, but sometimes I trail, or I trail manually. But you can do automated trailing of your stop losses. Okay. Look at the volatility here, fantastic. I will go long now. I think it will be a good chance to go long. It's reversing very heavily for a continued show up. And this can be my next target, or a little bit before this, and the second target here, just this level. If you want to trade a micro, I'm not gonna do it today because I am satisfied with around $900 profit. I think that's fine, and I'm gonna leave this stream for today. Thanks for joining, and please subscribe. Go to my Discord channel, and where I share a lot of trades, and I go with the guidance how to trail, how to enter in a trade. You will see my style, but it depending on the trading style. I do a little bit of hybrid ICT and volume profile. Some people, they do only a price action. Some people, they do only volume targets, like value area high, value area low, to the POC. Some people, they're looking for volume delta analysis, cumulative delta. I use it a lot as well. Look, it was a good trade. I say I'm gonna go long here, but I'm not gonna do it now. But it's a good trade. Maybe for another, I don't know, 50 points, 50, 60 points in Nasdaq is good money for a prop firm. With 1 or 2 micro lots, should be fine. 2 small contracts. Okay.